Otago University students are fearful about their future education after being told their lecturers face job cuts.
Voluntary redundancies are being offered from next week as the university tries to save $60 million annually. Kaylee Callahan reports from Dunedin.
Facing up to the financial future of the country's oldest university.
It's an awful situation and I don't think it's one that anybody wanted to be in.
Several hundred jobs could go to help save $60 million, but jobs alone won't be enough.
Whether we have assets that we can sell, we're doing a whole piece of work around the programs that we need to offer and whether we need to streamline some of that.
Fuelled by the steep decline of nearly 700 domestic students compared to last year, and despite an increase of 500 international students.
We had a lower retention of our first years coming back to second year and second years coming back to third years.
The university forecast a 4.9% increase in students this year. However, the actual number of students decreased by 0.9% on 2022.
Over the last 10 years, the funding we get from government has decreased 20% in terms of inflation.
With Budget 2023 just around the corner, Prime Minister Chris Hipkins gave little away as to whether the government would step in.
We're about a month away from setting out that detail around what support will be provided to the institutions for inflationary pressures.
The president of the Students' Association wants to see changes to the way tertiary education is funded.
They need to make sure that the increases to funding are consistent with inflation, because otherwise, when your entire delivery model is based upon funding from the government, when your funding is inadequate, you have to start making cuts.
Any government help appears to be too late for Otago.
Applications for voluntary redundancies open on Monday and close in June. Those who choose to go will leave by the end of the year, and if further redundancies are needed, that will happen over the next 18 months.
All students were informed of the announcement by email.
We will make sure that we, in terms of voluntary redundancy or other redundancies, that we have the staff to teach out those programs so that no student suffers.
20,000 students study here every year, the lifeblood of Dunedin.
The university is the biggest game in town, so we highly value the university as an institution.
A rich history, but a troubled future. Kaylee Callahan, Newshub.